My next guest is a very, very funny lady who can be seen weekdays on The View. Please welcome Joy Behar.
Lovely, very
Isn't that
nice.
very nice?
Nice balls behind you, too. Very good. Love
Second time I've heard that. Settle down. This is a professional show.
Yeah, okay.
How are you? Very
I'm
nice.
good.
You
Very
look
well.
fantastic, by the way.
Thank you, yes. Oh, well, I used to be the Jenny Craig girl. Now Kirstie Alley's doing it. Everybody loses weight on that diet.
That's
Yeah,
right.
it's
Well,
good.
are you still getting paid by them or no?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, then don't say nice things about them. Now, I don't know if people are aware about this, but I'm going to just... Star Jones was married not too long ago.
I can't believe you did that joke about her when I'm on the show. That was wrong.
It's terrible. I don't even... If I had gone to rehearsal and seen that, I'd have stopped it. But I was busy putting up these decorations. And then I'm horrified to see that kind of hateful crap on this show. And it's going to stop soon. It's going to stop very soon.
Yeah.
The eye goes to Goldblum. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. No, but anyway, Star Jones got married, and
Yes.
it was discussed in the press and the media. And then what Star Jones was furious with you and actually chewed you out on the air on The View because you violated the rule at the wedding and took
My camera.
a camera and took a couple of pictures.
Yeah, you were not supposed to take a camera to the wedding.
Right.
But she got over it. By the time you saw her chew me out, she was over it already.
Right.
So, but the night of the wedding, she was mad.
She was mad. And first of all, how did you... Don't they confiscate cameras on the way into the wedding?
Well, that's what I thought. I mean, I read in the invitation, no cameras, no cell phones, no pants. First of all, I wore pants because I bought a skirt. I looked fat in the skirt. So I didn't wear a skirt. I looked better in pants.
It literally said no pants. It wants I thought that was a joke, but that's real.
No, you had to wear gowns. They wanted gowns, ball gowns and white tie.
Right.
And no cameras. So I figured, you know what, they'll probably confiscate the camera. So I brought it anyway in case I want to take a picture outside.
I love your attitude is that they're telling me no, I'm going to do it, and it's their job to stop me.
That's right. That is correct.
That's lovely. It's a nice sentiment. Nice.
And also, I had already done, I went to Trump's second wedding to Marla.
Right.
And I brought my camera there.
Right.
And I took some pictures, and put the camera down and got up to dance. And Trump's hitmen took the film out of the camera and confiscated it.
They left the camera but took the film out.
Yes, that's right.
Wow.
So I know the mob. Okay.
Right.
So anyway, so I brought the camera and I brought it into the wedding, and because they didn't stop me, they didn't take it, they didn't take the cell phone, they let me do whatever I wanted.
Right.
So then I have the camera. Now the cocktail hour is getting long, and we're all getting a little bit antsy, and we all look gorgeous and stunning. Barbara Walters is all decked out in a gorgeous, I mean. So I whipped out the camera and I took a few pictures.
Right. So what's the harm? So Star sees you doing this.
No. So then I had a few drinks.
Right.
The cocktail hour went on,
Right.
So now we're in the dinner part, and I'm like a little sloshed.
Yeah.
And so the bride comes by, Star, and I say, Star, can I take your picture? You're not supposed to bring a camera. She got mad at me, lunged for the camera. So now we're in a big, lunge
Were you
fight.
really fighting?
Yes.
You and Star Jones were fighting?
Yes.
That's incredible.
Yes.
I'm just visualizing you two literally fighting.
She tried to wrestle me to the ground, but I've been lifting weights.
Right.
So I got the camera, then she had the camera, and finally Steve, my spousal equivalent, he said, Star, let it go. And so she let go of the camera. I kept the camera. And
so that's the command that stops her. Star, let it go. That's good for me to remember. When she sees me after doing jokes. Star, let it go, huh?
Yeah, you're dead meat after the jokes.
Please, she'll never find me. I'm a cat in the night, very wily.
Yeah. So that was the end. That was basically.
She actually said that she was so mad. She said something.
But we were all very rebellious. Elizabeth Hasselbeck and Meredith Vieira switched the seats around. She was mad about that. She was mad about a few things. She wanted her wedding to be the perfect wedding.
Just perfect.
Exactly.
And did you ever show the photographs on the air?
No, they've never been. You have one? I think I brought one here.
But if we showed it on the air, Star would probably be furious.
But it's not a picture of anybody but me.
I know, but still, you're taking one of the photos that you showed.
You think she'll be mad?
I think she'd be furious if we showed one right now. Let's show that. Let's see. There it is.
Look how good we look.
You guys look fantastic.
See, now we were looking good. We want it to look good, too, not just the bridal party and everybody else who, you know.
Yeah, well, you're entitled.
I'm entitled.
I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I think you can't control other people. You've got to let it all happen.
That's right,
That's
baby.
the way I am. I just let it all happen.
That's not what I heard, but okay.
Well, I try, and then it doesn't happen. You live in New York City, and this is something that we can discuss. Both of us like to, take public transportation. I'm out all the time walking around with my dog. The audience, I just pick them up on the way to work. I walk along and I entice people to follow me. But you...
Do people talk to you and
people talk to me all the time.
What do they say to you?
Well, the most common thing is I had no idea you were this tall. I come across on television as like a 21-year-old, 5'3" person. And in reality, I am in my late 60s, and I'm 9 feet tall. So that's very confusing to people.
Well, yeah. But, I mean, I get people come up to me. They think they know me because, the nature of the talk show. Right. And so everybody's friendly. And I take public transportation because first of all, you can't get a cab right now in New York City. Right. And the buses, though, that's where the real terrorists are. I'm not afraid of terrorism. I'm afraid of Yenta-ism. Right. Because these women assault me. Right. And they're like, oh, hi, and they talk to me. So the other day I get on the bus, and this guy turns to me, and he goes, didn't I just see you on The View this morning? Now, the whole bus, of course, is focused on me, and I'm humiliated and embarrassed. And I go, well, yeah, you don't really want people to know you. So this woman goes, oh, my God, I didn't even recognize you. You're so much heavier on television.
How do you take that? I get that all the time. I get like, oh, you're so much better looking in person because on TV.
Yeah. I don't know which is worse, to look better on TV or to look better in person. I
think just to look sexy all the time.
That's right, baby.
Well, you have to come back because we didn't get to talk about nearly enough things. But The View, of course, airs weekdays.
Weekdays at 11 a.m.
On ABC Joy.
On ABC.
Always nice chatting with you.
Wonderful
Thanks for being
to
here.
See you.
And happy holidays. Joy Behar. We'll be right back. Nellie Mackay, stick around.
Oh, no. 1 week from tonight, Amber Fry's first TV interview is on Dateline. The silent witness until now.
And that phone rang and it was him. I just had to get rid of the shakes.
From the relationship to the realization.
You think you'll ever have answers?
Before you read the book, hear things you've never heard. Amber Fry, NBC, 1 week from tonight.
Everybody, we're back.